Okay, next we're going to talk about these two last ones are Indian-based scales, and they're both ragas. Now, a raga is I don't know a ton about this, so if anyone wants to correct me on this, please do. But my understanding is that a raga is kind of like both a scale and a kind of rhythmic idea that is tied to the scale. And it's a pattern that gets played in music over and over for the purpose of dance or just a song or whatever. So it has a lot of uses, but it's kind of like a scale that has an associated rhythm tied to it. I think that's how ragas work. Don't quote me on that. I am not an expert on ragas, although I wish I was. So let's look at this first one. There are a bunch of different ragas, kind of parallel to our modes. This one has a tricky to pronounce name, so I'm just going to put it up here on the screen. Oops. Here we go. Let's hear it. Now, one thing that might be worth pointing out here is that in a lot of these scales, their tuning system is slightly different in a lot of Indian music. So they might be doing some of these notes what will sound like slightly out of tune to us, and that's what gives that really kind of like raga, like Indian music kind of sound, is having it be, for lack of a better term, out of tune in our system. So you get that. So if you're really trying to hunt down that sound that makes it sound like really Indian sounding, look into that, into like detuning some notes. That might get you what you're looking for. Let's look at another one.